is a production of the Must-See TV Broadcast Network, like ShareJoin, and follow us for all the latest updates. Like what you see, then throw those stars and show your support. And don't be shy, subscribe to the caveman. He won't bite, and if you're watching us right now on YouTube, then you already know what to do. Smash that like and subscribe button. Even one view can prevent one puppy from being shaven. A big fist pump goes to Donna, AI, and Music Mint for the incredible music that is in this episode. All rights belong to Christopher Michael Egarhos, a.k.a. the caveman. So if he's ready, and if you're ready, then let's kick this show off. Growl, growl.
Lights up on the screen, it's time to see 5 days a week, we're where you wanna be. Exclusive shows and reels, we got the vibe. Tune into the network, hop on Facebook Live. Riding with the stars in our unique groove. Laughter, twists and turns within every move. Must-see TV's the place to catch it all. Epic moments, big and small, give us a call. Oh, you know it's must-see TV, come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must-see TV, the place where worlds meet. Jump right in, the fun's about to start. Bringing shows and stories straight to your heart. With every post and every share, we're free. Gotta get that fix of must-see TV. Round and round, don't let this moment fade. Together on this ride, the best we've ever made. Get the popcorn ready, it's your time to shine. Must-see TV will keep you feeling fine. Oh, you know it's must-see TV, come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must-see TV, the place where worlds meet. Oh, you know it's must-see TV, come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must-see TV, the place where worlds meet. In the glow of the flames, shadows dance and sway. The caveman leans close, inviting you to stay. With a voice like thunder, he begins his lore. Tales of ancient battles and treasures from yore. Underneath the stars, we journey through time. Gather round the fire, let your mind take flight. With the caveman stories, we embrace the night. From the flames to the stars, we wander and roam. In the warmth of his tales, we discover our home.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of Storytime Pokémon Ash's Tale 14 plus. Sparkles is here. Say hello, Sparkles. Hey, everybody. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off. Right into the next scene. So, if you have not caught up with the story so far, I recommend you do so. You can find the episode 1 on YouTube, our YouTube channel right now, and the original airing is still in the group. So we're gonna bamf, right? Bamf for a couple of moments while you pause this, refresh, come back. All right, and we wait. How are you doing, Sparkles? How are you doing today?
I'm alright, you?
Good. I'm doing good. Are you Team Hinata or Team Sakura? You have to pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's a shame. That's really a shame. Okay, we're back, and hopefully.
I really actually don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, she really doesn't. Hopefully, you're all caught up. So we begin right where we picked up. We pick up from last we left off with the very next scene, and we pick up with Ash running like I said, the next scene. So we pick up with the Ash running through a forest with Pikachu, and we could barely see them because this is a severe thunderstorm. It is very intense, so intense that maybe we can add an effect where the characters are hard to see. It's winding. It's not winding. It's very windy. Thunder and lightning are shown. Lightning is shown to be striking across the sky. Rain is just coming down. It is deafening. You can't hear. It's so much so that you can't hear anything. And at this point, we switch back to the perspective of Ash and Pikachu, and Ash cannot see the trees in front of him. He cannot. It's a severe thunderstorm. It's a severe thunderstorm. So he looks around. He knows that he can't go any further, right? If you've been in a severe thunderstorm where it's raining heavily down, then you know what I'm talking about. There's just no way. There's no way. So he looks. He sees they're running through a forest at the current moment, and he sees a big forest. Not a tree with large foliage. And he points to Pikachu. He points because he can't talk. He tries to speak and nothing comes out because it's a deafening kind of sound. It's like I said, it's a deafening. It's severe. So he points. He hopes Pikachu can see him, and he points to a big tree. They walk over, and they duck down. They kneel down. He kneels down. Pikachu doesn't have that problem. Kneels down, and he tries to get underneath enough of the foliage to have him for proper coverage. And he puts his arms around Pikachu. He tries to cover him best that he can. And they just stay there. They try to wait out the storm because you can't move. You can't travel any further with that thunderstorm. And we transition. The last thing we see is Ash close his eyes. That's the last thing we see. And we pick up with the next scene. It's early in the morning. Ash wakes up, Pikachu's still sleeping. He kind of gets up. He is just covered in muck. We can't see it, but he's just covered in muck. He's covered in dirt and grime. As he moves forward from the foliage, you can clearly see this. But it's a nice day. It's a nice day. You can see Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, some Johto exclusive flying Pokemon, maybe a Fearow, maybe a Sphero, maybe some other. Those aren't Johto Pokemon, but maybe we can get some Johto flying Hoot Hoot. Maybe a Noctowl. Huh? See, I'm cultured. I know what I'm doing. There you go. But yeah, he's just covered in muck from head to toe. He's just dirty, man. And he talks to himself. He looks around and he says, that probably wasn't such the hottest idea, or something like that. Okay? We linger on him for a few more moments. Okay, as he looks around, he sees, all the all the Pokemon coming out from their hidey holes. He sees a couple of like I said, flying Pokemon, a Johto exclusive Pokemon. Maybe we see, like I said, maybe a Noctowl, maybe a Pidgeot, maybe Pidgeotto, Fearow flying around. We can see. Let's add a rainbow for a good effect because it was a severe thunderstorm.
Togetic.
What?
Togetic.
Yeah, Togetic. No, that's not a Johto Pokemon.
Yeah.
Togetic?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a rare Pokemon. Like, if he saw a Togetic, he would absolutely try to catch it.
Well, there's lots. There's like Ladybug.
Yeah. So we see a Ladybug. We see
Jumpluff.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't
Jumpluff.
fly.
Yeah.
Golbat. Zapdos. Well,
Yeah.
he's legendary.
Yeah. But you know,
Butterfree.
it's just the context, right? For context, we see a lot of those Pokemon running around, right? Coming out from their hidey holes, right? Enjoying the morning. We pan back. The camera slowly pans back. Pans down towards Pikachu. And Pikachu's not looking so hot. He is a shade of orange. A light shade of orange. And he's notably panting slight. And Ash, says something. Like I said, he said, maybe it wasn't so hot to, maybe we should have waited. And he pans, he starts to turn. And Pikachu shakes it off. And Ash turns around, and as he turns around, Pikachu says something snarky. He's like, I told you we should have waited. Boss? But oh no, you wanted to get a head start. And maybe we'll have Ash say, point taken. Then he says some dialogue like, come on, let's try to find a stream. And then Pikachu's like, so you can wash up? And he goes, all right, okay, that's fair. That's completely fair. And we cut to a stream that they find close by. It's a big stream. Maybe we can have some water Pokemon swimming about. Maybe some Golding. Right? Maybe some other Quagsire swimming as well. Ash finds, they find a big warm rock, and Ash starts to undress. Now, it is 14 plus, ladies. It is 14 plus. Sparkles, calm down, relax, okay? Stop, don't. You're stop it. You're getting. Come on, just focus. Okay. So he gets undressed. He starts to lay out all his clothes out on this rock, big large rock that he found. And we could see him. We can see his chest. His chest is lean and muscular. Not like we've seen him prior, because he's a young man, right? He is trained. He has been there and done that. We can see, time has been good to Ash Ketchum. He's treated his body well. Not only we can tell that he has changed. And he is a respected trainer, but it's not for not try. I mean, he has conditioned his body. His body, at this point, it is a temple at this point to him, right? We can see him, like, maybe 8-pack, 12-pack. That's a 12-pack, right? Abs. Girls like that, right? 12-pack abs? Right, yeah. Lean, muscular. He puts all his clothes down on this warm rock, and he says, Pikachu. And then he's like, you could take 10. And it goes, gee, thank you so much. They go back and forth. They go back and forth. They like ribbing each other, right? Because they've been, right? How many years they've been with each other, right? Sparkles? Mm-hmm. So you can, I mean, I like introducing this kind of aspect to their relationship. It shows you that they care for each other, and sometimes they snark, that's the way they communicate. Like brothers, right? Like brothers. How do you communicate with your brother? With a little bit of sass, with a little bit of snarkiness. That's what happens here. And Ash does not get naked. I'm sorry, ladies. We still have him see his underwear. I'm sorry, it's not that type of movie.
It's not a movie, it's a story.
It's a movie. It's a script.
Okay.
It's a script. It's not that type of movie. Sparkles, it's not that type. Stop it. Turn the candles off, okay? I know you were getting ready over there. And I'm like, whoa, Jesus Christ. It's not hentai. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what that is. Yeah. All right. So he goes down and he dives under the water. And the camera follows him down. Okay? We see him like underwater Pokemon, right? Maybe a Quagsire's not underwater, but water Pokemon swimming with him, right? Maybe a Goldeen, maybe a Magikarp, maybe we see a Psyduck, right? Maybe we see other schools of water Pokemon, right? Swimming by. And so we have a little moment here. We have a little serene moment. The camera pans back. We immediately transition to Pikachu on the rock. And he's down on all fours, this time it's not a light painting. It's a hard painting. And that light shade of orange is darkening. It's becoming darker. It's becoming a shade of red. Not yet, but it's becoming that. And we see Pikachu start to be in some distress here. And the camera just sits there. And we soak it all in. We soak it. We soak this moment in. We let everyone just absorb the moment. And just like he's psychic, right? Pikachu picks himself up, he shakes off, and, as he was down, his eyes were drooping. Now his eyes are popping up, and the moment he does that, Ash, his head peeks up. He knows, right? He knows. So Ash swims out of the water. He's not clean, right? He's not clean, but he's less dirty. Yeah, girls. He was dirty. He was okay, I'll Sparkles, you're kind of dirty. Your thoughts there, okay? Simmer down. So he starts to get out of the water. He walks towards the rock with all of his belongings on. He tells Pikachu, and Pikachu's like, legendary Pokemon came out of nowhere and I had to fight them off. You're welcome for that. And Ash just kind of rolls his eyes. Jesus. All right. I'm sorry. And Pikachu's like, are you really? Are you really? But, as much as Pikachu is kind of putting shade on him and being snarky and sassy like this is interaction that Pikachu has not dealt with for a long time. So you can tell he's enjoying this Ash, right? He hasn't seen this Ash in a long time. And as they're talking and Ash putting his clothes on, we see something rustling from the bushes. Scissor. And a Scizor is looking at him. And he doesn't need a Pokedex to know who this is. This is Scizor. He knows. Duh! If you did not know, some Pokemon say their name, guys. Right? Like Squirtle. Squirtle. Well, I wonder what that is. I think it's a Squirtle. So, it's a Scizor. And, he's finishing putting up his clothes. He goes, it's a Scizor. And, he says, he turns to Pikachu. He goes, Pikachu, are you ready? And Pikachu looks at Scizor. And he nods. Okay. And we get a fight montage here. Right? We get a fight montage. He's excited. He's probably, I don't recall Ash ever having a Scizor. So, this is, he's excited. And, they battle. Scizor gets a few jabs in. Okay. And Ash, at this point, their communication is so good that they don't even need to talk to each other. Pikachu just knows. So we get a Pikachu cry as we get this great effect as clouds this form and lightning pours out, and we just get this great effect as Pikachu cries out, and it's deafening. It's more than that. It's almost like it is hurting him to do this. But we get this of a cry and a pain all at once. Okay, as lightning just hits the Scizor square in the face. And as the clouds go and all this kind of stuff, the clouds go and the attack finishes, and Scizor is down and out. You can see smoke, and a Pokeball is thrown, and we wait for a few minutes, and we see that Pokeball just shake once, and Ash goes to where the Pokeball is, and he says, "Wow, great job, Pikachu. Scizor, you're mine." And we pan back, and we see Pikachu panting more, and he's drooping. His ears is drooping. That shade is becoming more and more red. He is shaking. You don't need to see it. The camera doesn't like pan and everything, but we just see him start to tremble. And Ash turns around, and immediately he turns around, Pikachu stands up, and it's gone. Okay? This is showing this. You might be wondering why Pikachu does this. It's willpower, and it will come to play later on in the film, in the story. So Ash finishes. He puts the Pokeball. He gets the pouch. He puts it in the pouch. He puts it back in his vest, and he goes, "All right, Pikachu, are you ready to continue on our journey?" And he's expecting something sassy, but Pikachu just walks up to him. And he gets his paw, and he pulls Ash down, and he goes, What's wrong?" And Pikachu just on his shoulder. And Pikachu just goes, I just need he doesn't say it. He closes his eyes, and Ash goes, "I gotcha. You just rest, buddy. I'll take it from here." And he spins around to the direction of the Kanto region and the Indigo Plateau, and he takes off. Then we flash sideways. We flash sideways. Not sideward. We flash sideways to a valley of mountains. That's the best way to describe this. And we see shadows on these mountains flying about, doing circles, doing dives, and we pan up, and we see Charizard sleeping, fighting, talking to each other, and that's right. If you remember this is the Charizard Valley from way back in Johto, way back. We pan up to one of the highest mountains, and we see a big, large wooden and metal gate. Actually, we go in, and we see a couple trees, a couple more couple more Dragazard. Charizard. There's a little forest. There's a little lake. But we go in and we see that, and then we see a big metal door, a big wooden metal gate. Not a door, a gate. And behind that gate is a Charizard. And he's looking in a particular direction. Okay? It's quiet. It's probably early in the morning. It's quiet, and he's looking beyond the gate. He's looking beyond the gate. And we can hear someone behind him saying, "You have to go, don't you?" And Charizard, he looks behind him, and we see the lady. We see the Charizard trainer. That they met long time ago in the Charizard Valley. It's the same lady. And she goes, "I sense it too. He needs you, you know that." Like there's a long pause, and she goes, "He needs you." And then she talks on how his training and how she is proud and how he's going to be so proud of him. And she goes, "So go." And Charizard, he goes, "Roar!" And he flexes his wings and he takes off. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. That's where we're going to leave it for today. I know. Aren't I evil? Sparkles? Evil. I know a lot of you are saying, what are you doing? I ain't saying anything. Sparkles is not saying anything. I'm just saying what's happening in the script. That's all I'm doing. Making you intrigued. That's all. But don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for episode 3. Sparkles, let's do some caveman growls.
Due to technical difficulties.
Again?
Yeah.
Again?
There's nobody up there. I know there's people out there watching.
Yeah.
So, but.
All right. So,
Universal growl?
Yeah. So, from me to you guys, you get a great big bad caveman. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better from here. And again, for those of you that know the story, please don't say anything. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow for wrapping up the week with episode 3. Until then, take care, be safe, be well. This will flip over to YouTube in 30 minutes, an hour, something like that. Once we finish up on the network. Until we see each other again, my friends, take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all. 20,000 plus, and may the Schwartz be with you. Sparkles, take me home.
From the whispers of the forest to the echoes of the sea, each story